Hey guys, I found my hair tie. Hello everyone, welcome to MrBlurry's, welcome back. I don't know what the fuck we're doing today, but you know, I wanted to chill. It's been a while since we've done Zatsudan, that's the thing. It's been so long. I feel like we've been so busy with games and like game series and like completing things that we haven't had the time to like sit down and talk and, you know, just be face to face, talk face to face for a while. So I'm like, okay, you know what? This week is, I know we're not going to be streaming because there's a cover coming out, I think tomorrow, right? That's tomorrow. But I'm like, okay, yes, but I still want to do a Zatsu because we haven't done one in ages. We haven't done one. When was the last time I did one? Like a month ago? It was nearly a month ago. Okay, so, you know, I want to talk. I want to talk. There's some things that are happening. You've probably already noticed a few of the things, a few of the changes that have happened recently. But, yeah, welcome in, guys. Hopefully you guys have had a good day. And if you haven't, hopefully I can take your mind off of things for a little bit. Okay. You know, today I'm actually proud of myself. I'm proud of myself because I set everything up today. I know there wasn't a game I needed to set up, but still, I set everything up. And that... Okay, wait, okay, there we go. That in itself, I think is a pretty good achievement, right? The fact that I even... Like, I set everything up. Normally, I'm missing, like, I don't know, the game or something else, one or the other. But, you know, today, full house, man. Full house. And here's the kicker. I didn't start with a moan. I didn't start with a moan today. I didn't go, to begin with. I talked about my hair tie to begin with. How's that for a change of pace? Yeah, there we go. I'm doing better than I used to, I think. Maybe, possibly, hopefully. Yeah, optimism. Optimism. Yeah, how's everybody doing? I've got a few updates, just, you know, life updates that I'll probably go through. Actually, you know what? We can just go through it right now. So, first of all, yesterday, I didn't stream. You guys could probably tell, because there was no stream. That was because I was helping, Auntie Blurry move houses. They had new boxes arrive from overseas, and we were unpacking them. At least in the morning. After that, I was like tugged out, so I was just like, okay, fuck it, I'm not gonna be streaming. I'm so tired, cause okay. You guys know this if you've watched any of my streams, but I am a tiny bitch. I am very weak. I am very tiny and I am very small. So any physical like effort makes me just die inside. Also, not to mention I've got like the meds I take also give me a bit of fatigue, so you know that doesn't help either. But overall, yeah, if I do a lot of like physical stuff in a day, I generally just die for the rest of the day. So I just slept. I worked on projects and then I just slept. I was like, okay, I can't stream today. I can't, like, my energy is at like an all-time low. So I'm just gonna do something that doesn't require energy. So I just edited a few things and, you know, did some background stuff. But yeah. Also, did you guys hear about the new what do you call it? Sorry, wait, I feel a burp coming. Please no, please stop. There we go. The new update with YouTube Shorts. So apparently what's currently happening is that YouTube Shorts is counting views differently. Is that right? I don't actually know the exact details of it because I wasn't paying attention when I saw it on my timeline on Twitter. But I think like instead of like, apparently it used to be like a view was like one person watching the video for a certain amount of time, but now that's engagement instead. Engaged views, I think it's called. And now views in general is just if someone has even seen the video, or like just like excluding the thumbnail, if they've actually seen the video, like even a second, I think it counts. I think that's what the new YouTube Shorts algorithm is doing. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's what's going on. I did check, so if you guys saw, I posted a Shorts a few days ago, and it got like, what, 1,000 views? I was just like, holy shit! I know that was probably after the update, but I was like, damn. That's a damn, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. So, you know, I guess if you ever wanna start doing Shorts, now is a good time, because apparently they're really pushing for it. I think they had a period on YouTube where they didn't really push for Shorts that much. Well, they pushed for Shorts a lot. and then it kind of died down a bit, and now I think they're pushing for it again. Or maybe it's just how, I don't know. YouTube's, you know, YouTubing. But yeah, a lot of changes have been happening recently. You've probably noticed this recently as well, but I have been streaming more. I won't go too much into detail because it does involve stuff IRL, but due to the circumstances, I will be streaming more often. I'll be streaming more often. Hopefully, I'll be able to stream a stream a day, or maybe like 6 streams a week or so. Just basically more. I think around ballpark, I'll be streaming most days, basically. If I'm not streaming that day, there'll be like a video release or a project release or something like that. Generally, I might take a day off, per week or so just to work on projects and other stuff. But, hopefully I can stick to that schedule. So far, it's been alright. I think I've been testing it out due to my circumstance changing. I've been testing out streaming more for like 2-3 weeks now, and so far it's fun. It's been really good. It's been really nice. I've had lots of fun. For some reason, I feel like I can stream for longer times, which is really weird. Because I thought that if I streamed more often, I would stream less each stream, but apparently I stream more each stream. Hello, Kisa. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing, Kisa? Glad you're having fun streaming. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun streaming. I don't know why I'm streaming longer than I used to. Because I genuinely thought, like, I was like, okay, so if you stream 3 times a week, surely you would stream longer in those streams. If, like, I don't know how to describe this. Basically, I've started streaming more often, and each stream has become longer as well, which is really weird, because you would think it's the other way around. If I stream more often, then my streams would be shorter, normally, right? Because it's, like, proportional to the amount of work kind of thing. Or, I don't know, maybe it's because I've got a bit more free time on my hands now. I have more time to prepare for streams, and, like, for example, like, the spider stream we did with Ento, I've actually got time to work on, like, PowerPoints and stuff like that. So I can actually, you know, I can do fun stuff instead of just, you know, saying, oh, I don't know what to do this week. I need to come up with something quick that I can, like, do on the spot without any preparation. I can do other stuff now, which is really fun, actually, because I've got lots of, like, fun collabs and stuff happening. I'm on my way to work. Oh, good luck. Good luck with your work, and hopefully you're slightly awake, because I know it's pretty early for you, isn't it, Kisa? Like, I used to stream almost daily too, and once in a while it'd go like 6 hours long. That's interesting. Yeah, I've noticed that for me as well. Maybe it's like different person to person, but I feel like streaming, maybe it's the fact that you're so consistent with streaming that you're used to it, so you're just more stamina, I guess. Maybe that's why. I'm trying to make this, like, I'm trying to think about this, hold on. I'm trying to think about this logically, but I feel like it's more logical to make it, I don't know. Your body works in weird and wondrous ways, doesn't it? It's 8 AM for me? Yeah, that's early. That is, oh, that's, that's way too fucking early. That is way too early for anything, as a matter of fact. Work, even worse. I hate waking up earlier than, like, even 10. I do have to, obviously, but, you know, I despise it. Just because I have to do something, that doesn't mean I enjoy it. I usually get to work at 5:40 AM. The flippity what? 5:40 AM. Usually get to work at 5:40. Holy crap. I know you work like morning shift. Well, I say morning shift, like more in the mornings, but 5:40 AM. Okay, I won't go too much into detail, but like, what do you have to do that early? What do you have to do that early at 5:40? Like, don't you... okay, I don't want to say too much about your job because I don't know whether you said it on stream or not. But don't you, like... do you have work that early? Or do you just... you watch Netflix at work? You know what? That's fair, but why don't you just watch it at home? Or, you know, sleep in? You said it on stream? Okay, good. Sorry, I'm not sure what you have and haven't said on stream. Cause, you know, we talk in DMs a lot, so I don't know. Everything, I just try and be as, like, secret as I can if I know the person very well. Because I'm like, well, I don't know what I can and can't share. So I do have work, in fact, though. Okay, so you do have work. I see. Okay, so do you? I can get home earlier though if I go in early. Okay, so you actually. Oh, so you have the option to go in early. It's okay. I'm pretty much open. Okay, cool. Wait, so you have the option to go in early and then finish early? That's actually really cool because most shift work, like workers, you get like like 9 to 5 or whatever the hell, like office workers. You get like a set time, and it's not like you can go in early, do your work, and then leave. But that's actually really convenient. I take 1 hour to go to work after all, lol. I do have the option. Okay, 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour is not the best, but I mean, you can get used to it if it's a daily commute. I can understand that because I used to have an hour commute as well. But yeah, having that option, I have a certain time I gotta be there, but aside from that, I can leave whenever. Oh, okay. Wait, so can you like start like 4 hours earlier? Would they allow that? Would they allow you to start 4 hours earlier than like your quote unquote like scheduled shift? And then you just leave 4 hours earlier? Is that a thing you can do? Maybe it's like 4 hours you would need like approval from someone, right? Surely? Maybe like if it's only 1 or 2 hours, maybe they'll let it go, right? They only allow 6:38. Okay, yeah, so there is leniency more compared to other jobs, but you still like, if it's too much, then you still have to like, you know, talk to what I assume is your manager about it. But, oh, hello, Raiden Brown. Good morning, good afternoon. Hello, Raiden Brown. Long time no see. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. I'm waving my hands. I just realized you can't see, but I'm waving my hands. Hello. See, that's the thing. Whenever I do Zatsudans, I wave my hands a lot because I don't need my hands on my mouse and keyboard. So my hand just goes fucking crazy, man. It's like flipping out. I get really like hot as well when I do Zatsudans because I talk so much and my body moves around so much that like I actually start getting hot even if it's like not hot temperature wise. Get a hand rig? I would get a hand rig. That would be really cool. That would be really cool to get a hand rig. You guys will be able to see my hands and what I do. I mean, actually, to be fair, look, here's the thing. If I do get a hand rig, I would only be able to use it in Zatsudans. That's the thing. I could only do it when I'm just doing free talk, because when I'm playing a game, all you can see is just my hand on the not microphone, on the mouse and keyboard. So it wouldn't be that fun. So I'm like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Although I do know in VTube Studios you can get what's it called? Hold on. I had a hiccup. Sorry there. Yeah, I know in VTube Studios you can do certain emotes or like certain expressions. You can put on gestures, can't you? So like if you do a particular gesture to the screen, I think it'll like automatically toggle to that like thing. That's really cool. I should probably experiment with that because I haven't touched that at all. I've got this I don't remember what it's called, but a Japanese VTuber made this thing where you could actually put your toggles onto OBS. So without clicking buttons on VTube Studios or on my keyboard, I can actually swap between things like this. And that's how I'm doing this thing. That's how I'm doing the Sag Rain and the dun 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 dun. Yeah, because they're presets in VTube Studios that I made, but I have a button for them on OBS. It's like a stream. What are they called? What are those things? The real life things where there's like a bunch of different buttons? Stream Deck. Stream Deck. They're like a Stream Deck, but on OBS. It's just like a bar on top, and you've got a bunch of buttons that you can click. I'll probably integrate more like different stuff onto it. I love using plugins. Plugins are absolutely amazing. So props to whoever made that. I'll retweet it later because I don't actually remember their name. Maybe a hand toggle? That's true. I mean, there's a hand toggle. Hey. Okay, to be fair, I can't move my hand around that much, but hey, there's your hand toggle. You like my hands? They're very big. They're very big. Yeah, it is really cool. It is really cool. I've been messing around with VTube Studios a lot lately, just trying to see like the features, because I've realized there's a lot of things you can do on VTube Studios that most people probably don't use because it's not necessary, I guess you can say. It's kind of like, put your hands up, yaoi hands. Are they yaoi hands? Are they yaoi hands? I don't know if they are yaoi hands. They're kind of like, oh, I guess they are. I guess they're a bit yaoi. I don't know, what constitutes as a yaoi hand? The cloth is definitely yaoi-esque. but it's like, I think they're too thick. I think my hands are a bit too thick to be yaoi hands. I don't know how to describe it. There's like a certain level of like smooth a hair needs to be yaoi. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? This is okay. Okay, let's go back to my face. You guys, my hands are not the part of me. What are you talking about, yaoi hair? I don't know, Raiden Brown. I don't know. Kisa started it. I don't know. Okay, I'm just, you know, Kisa started a conversation and I just went with it. That's all that happened there. If the hands are bigger than the head of the uke. Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. But I don't. Okay, but can you have yaoi hands if you don't have an uke? That's the thing. Uke ga nai no toki wa, can you have one? Can you have one? That's the thing. Can you? Unhinged combo? Okay, well, you know, look, if you came here expecting not unhingedness, having like say-so and calmness, well, you came here for the wrong thing then. Because my streams are really like calm. Maybe I should do a stream where I just completely calm my personality to like a weird degree. So that you get this like really like eerie feelings. Like, oh, this guy's normally chaotic, but I'm gonna make it super calm. And you're gonna be, it's gonna be weird. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, I'm Mr. Blurry and we're gonna chill today. God, even saying that sounds so weird to me. Hold on, I don't know why. Okay, hold on. Why? Okay, I'm gonna make myself a little, there we go. Oh God, I've got so used to hearing myself. Holy, then you need a new model? What? Okay, you know what? I'll just get a Fugi. Oh, I could get like a pre-made model. I could get like a really calm looking pre-made model. That would be really cool. Actually, I have one. I think I have one. Okay, I won't show it now. But I've got one that I think fits the vibe that I got before from my from a person. Some particular person, I can't really... Actually, I've got Viyo's model. That's probably calm too, isn't it? But what was I talking about? I had something that I wanted to talk about in my brain, and then I read chat, and then I'm like, okay, well, that's out the window. Wait, what was I going to talk about? Fuck. Oh, the brain. The brain isn't braining. Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Okay, give me a second. Sorry, I need to make myself a little louder. Okay, is that better? Okay. I've gotten... Oh, that's weird. Hold on. No. What's happening? Okay, is my voice a bit different from normal chat? I feel like... Is it a bit higher? Okay, hold on. Is that better? Does that sound better, guys? Does that sound better, chat? I don't know. Okay, so for those who don't know, normally when I stream, I have like a monitor on so I can hear a bit of myself whenever I stream, so I can like test the volume and stuff. But it sounds really high pitched for me, or like really flattened. It sounds like it's been mixed, but not well. What's going on? Maybe am I just having, I don't know. Anata no jodo? Giorno? Am I Giorno from JoJo? Giorno da. You hear yourself? Yeah. Whenever I stream, I always have monitor open, so I can hear myself a little bit. Hello, Mola. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome. Oh, Jesus, that was a voice crack and a half. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. You have fallen into my void. Welcome. How are you doing? Oh, I'm gonna start doing this whenever people come in. I used to do this so much with my old model, especially. I used to use this toggle so much when people came in. I should start doing that. Maybe, let's see, what other toggle? I guess, nah, yeah, just this. I think this is, no, I said you're good. あなたは浄土って何ですか？浄土って。わかんないけど。グードなんか、わかんない。ごめん。I'm still falling though, infinite. Yeah, well, welcome to the void. We do have a ground. There is a ground in the void, but like it's optional. The ground is optional. It's like it's like those what are those called? The little popping pearls you have in those like Macca's drinks. What are they called? The Bursties. Or is that Hungry Jacks? I guess that's Burger King for Americans, but... do you guys know what I'm talking about? The little, like, Bursties? They're like tiny little spheres, and when you bite down on them, they, like, pop into the flavor that, like, that's inside. They're normally in those, like, fizzy drinks that you get from, like, the fast food joints. Tabun, good. Oh, good. Yeah, okay. Good. Good でしょ. Good でしょね. Soだろ? Boba. No, not boba. Boba's similar, but it's like, it's in, like, the soft drinks. It's not in, like, tea. Like, it's not in milk tea, and it's not, like, smooth. Like, when you bite it, it's not, like, squishy like a sponge. It's like, it breaks. It's kind of like, it's kind of like jelly. It's kind of like a coating of jelly, and then inside is, like, more, like, a different flavor of soft drink. Oh, God, I don't know. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me search it up. I swear it's called, like, Bursties or something. Wait, Bursties. It's called Bursties, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I don't know whether this is just a, oh, shit. There we go. I don't know whether this is just an Australian thing, because it is something that I found at Hungry Jack's, but... Oh my God. Okay, wait, the link is too big. The link is too big! How do I... Can I just put this? Can I just show that? No? Oh God, that doesn't work! Okay, wait, let me show you guys a picture. Because these things are fucking great. They're great! Also, this isn't, you know, this isn't sponsored or anything. I just really like Bursties. Because they're absolutely great. Downloads. Okay, let me... God, I wish there was an easier way. I wish you could just copy and paste an image into OBS Studios. That's a thing that we need to do. That's a thing that they need to make. Maybe I could get a plugin for it. I love plugins after all. Yeah, these things. Look, these things. Sorry, I'll cover you guys for a bit for the sake of, you know, you guys. But yeah, these little, like, Bursties, like, they're, like, kind of like jelly orbs, and they go in, like, the frozen drinks. And, like, if you bite on them, they just basically pop immediately, and, like, a bunch of juice comes out of them. I don't know how to describe it, but they're so good. Okay, let me get rid of it. Now. Yeah, I'm not sponsored, so I can't show it too much. I can't show it too much. What the heck is that? It's gold. That's what it is. It's liquid gold, and the edible kind, because, you know, it would be oil otherwise. You can actually make Bursties yourself. Yes, you can. You can make Bursties yourself. All you need is, I forgot what it was called, but it's okay. The actual, like, cooking, the way of, like, making that is called molecular gastronomy. Basically, like, working basically chemicals. It's basically food chemistry. That's what, like, the field is called that makes this. It's called molecular gastronomy. But yeah, it's essentially just food chemistry. And you can make, like, jelly stuff. You can make... Yes, it's a bit like popping boba. But it's more... It's much easier to pop. And it's less of a... And juice just comes out in, like a splurt? Kind of like a splurt. I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, juice just comes out immediately. It's bloody great. It is more expensive, but I think it's only like 50 cents extra if you want the Bursties in it. Which, okay, depending on what Bursties you get, it's worth it. Maybe if you get like a normal Burstie, maybe not so. But there's like Warhead Bursties. Jesus, Warhead Bursties are great. For those who don't know what Warheads are, they're super sour, like, candies. Or like, I don't know, lollies. Okay, I say lollies. Sorry, that's an Australian term, isn't it? Sweets? I don't know, like Zappos, Super Dupers, like those. I don't know what you call those. Lollies, candy, whatever. But yeah, they're super sour, and they're used like the peel of them is that they're super sour, and you would eat one, it would be really fucking sour. But after the sour, it's like super sweet and really nice. So if you've never had Warheads, highly recommend. They're like they're like Sour Patch Kids, but on crack. On Void Ranger. Treat me to Bursties? Well, you gotta come down here first. You gotta come down here to Australia, Kisa. Whoever, look, if anyone ever comes down to Australia and does like offline meetup with me, I'm gonna treat them to Bursties. I'll treat them to Bursties. But if you don't come, you know, what can I do? I can't order you some Bursties to Europe, Kisa. Land me in Australia? Well, you know, buy a ticket and get your ass over here. You know? And then I'll buy you a Burstie. That's worth it, right? Buying an entire plane ticket just to get a Burstie. To be fair, you can sightsee. Not that there's, you know, that much to sightsee in Australia, I'm not gonna lie. I guess Australia's a weird place because I feel like, I don't know if it's because I live here, but I feel like there's really not a lot to sightsee. We've got, in terms of our like entertainment, physical entertainment, there's not much to do. Apart from maybe sports. We're very big on sports. Nah, you'll be my guide. I would be your guide. I'll be down for that. I'll be hella down for that. Fine, next time I go to Asia, I will go raid your home. Yeah, come raid my home. Don't raid too much of it, because I do keep spiders around. And ants. I do keep ants around. Not anymore. I don't keep ants around anymore, but, you know, I still keep spiders around. Sorry, I've got like weird... I'm a bit gassy, hen. I want to try Vegemite. Vegemite's good. Vegemite's good. I'm not a fan of it, personally. Not in excess. Not in excess. I've begun to like Vegemite. And I know that's really weird, hearing that from an Australian, but I'm not the biggest fan of Vegemite. I'm like half a fan. It depends. If you just give me Vegemite and tell me to eat it, or like a Vegemite flavored snack, I would not eat it. But if you gave me Vegemite, then I would put it on bread. Sorry, not bread, toast. I'll put it on toast. I'll definitely put it on toast. But yeah, Vegemite flavored snacks, I'm like, eh. Look, it goes well on toast and nothing else, okay? If it's on toast, it's good. If it's on something else, fuck it. I think Vegemite is fine on toast. Yeah, it is. It really is. It's basically, it's like, what is margarine? Is that what they call it? Marmite. It's Marmite. Yeah, it's like Marmite. If you've had that. It's basically Vegemite, but like worse. That's what Marmite is. I want to try to turn it into sauce. That... Oh, that's gonna be a weird sauce. It's like how, I don't know, soy sauce was never meant to be like a goo sauce. It's like, it's, you know, it's like soy sauce isn't actually a sauce. It's kind of like a liquid, isn't it? It's the same with, it's the same with like Vegemite. It shouldn't be a sauce. Look, IMO, in my opinion. Okay, in my opinion. Sorry. It's a real sauce. Marmite sauce is real. Marmite sauce is real, but I disagree with it. I disagree with it a lot. God, I found recently that whenever I drink water, I drink a ton. Like, I can't just take one sip of water and then just keep on talking. I need to drown myself. I need to drown myself before I'm able to actually, like, hold a conversation. Because I feel like I take one sip of water, right? Especially when I'm thirsty. I take one sip of water, and I'm like, that's not enough. That's not enough. That didn't fill me at all. I still feel thirsty. So I drink another sip, and I'm like, that's still not enough. So I drink like 4 or 5. And then I feel really bloated, but I do feel full, so I can keep on going. But it's, what? Does anyone else, like, not ever take a single sip of water? I've never just taken, like, one gulp of water and then be like, okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. I was like, why the fuck? Okay, why would you open a water bottle? Why would you take the effort of opening a water bottle and then, you know, doing that just to drink one sip of water? Wouldn't you rather wait until you need to drink, like, at least 3 or 4 sips of water and then drink it at the same time? Am I that weird for saying that? I drink the whole bottle. Honestly, I would drink the whole bottle. I do it sometimes. Why? Why? When I'm super thirsty, I drink a lot. Yeah, see, fair enough. But like, why would you put in the effort of opening your water bottle just to drink one sip and then put it back down again? Like, okay, look, I know this is like really, no one probably in their right mind thinks about this, but I do. But isn't it weird? Isn't it weird? Tell me I'm wrong, that something is wrong about that. I feel like it'll take more energy, or just like more, I don't know, kilojoules, whatever it's called, for you to pick up a water bottle, especially if it's metal and like a big water bottle. It would take more energy to pick that up, open the lid, and drink from it, one sip, and then to put it back down. I think that it's like, it's just not, like, energy conversion wise, it's just not worth it, isn't it? You know, sometimes you gotta take sips when the convo goes weird. Well, okay, yes, okay, maybe when you're trying to avoid something, but if you're actually drinking one sip for hydration, okay, for actual, like, for the sake of drinking water, not for the sake of, like, avoiding a confrontation or something, then isn't that just weird? That you just drink one sip and then stop? I have a lidded mug. It's big and it has a lid. So when I'm beside it, I remove the lid. And when I'm leaving, I'll put it back. See, that's what I do. I've got my like, I don't know. Can you hear that? I've got my lid. Not lid, sorry. I don't know. I've got my metal bottle. It's like a metal bottle with a cap. When it's on my table and I know that I'll be drinking out of it, it's just open. My lid's just on the table. Like, I'm not gonna close it. There's no point in closing it. First of all, it's a metal bottle, so it's gonna be pretty hard to knock over. Even if I do knock it over, it's just water, okay? And second, like, the lid isn't gonna help that much. I don't need to screw on the lid every single time. Also, okay, not to mention, this bottle in particular, the lid is super annoying to put on because it has to be like straight perfect for you to put it on. It's not like one of those like plastic pet bottles where you can just like screw on the lid any like willy-nilly and it'll work. You should try the mug instead. Have you seen that mug before? What mug are you talking about? I have wanted to use a mug, I will admit. I usually use a mug. Not a very big one. It's just like a normal house cup. But the only problem with that is I realized that whenever I stream, I talk a lot, so I drink a lot of water. And because of that, 1 cup of water isn't enough. It's just not enough. Especially if I'm doing longer streams, I like to have a lot more water beside me, so I don't need to constantly go back and forth to like my kitchen to grab water. So, you know, the more water something can hold, the better. But it also makes it heavier, because, you know, more water. God, why are we talking? This is like... This is like, just like brain rot, isn't it? It's like, this is like 3 AM thoughts, isn't it? This is shower thoughts 101. This really is. No one in their right mind with like time on their hands would use it to think about something like this, would they? My mug is like 1.5 liters. That's a lot. That's a lot. I want something like that. Or you can just have a cup of tea. A cup of tea, darling. Oh, yes. Very posh, Kisa. Very, very posh, yes. Yes, darling. Let me wear my silk and fine robes, darling. Yes. Tea. Ooh, yes. Sorry. I'll stop now. I would have tea, but that takes more effort than getting water. Because you've got to put the tea bag and the thing, and it's got to be hot water, because it's got to diffuse the tea bag. It's too much effort for something which, in my opinion, tastes pretty much like water most of the times anyways. Maybe it's a bit more, like, healthy, I don't know, but eh. Maybe department store has it? That's very possible. Next time I go shopping, next time I leave my neat cave, my, hikimori cave, I'm gonna go out and see if I can buy a bigger like cup that I can use for when I'm streaming. Google stainless steel mug. Yeah, but okay, here's the thing. If it's stainless steel, it'll be heavy, wouldn't it? It'll be very heavy, wouldn't it, Molazao? I think it would be heavier than like I think I want a plastic one. That's the thing. Because right now I've got like a stainless steel one. It's not as big as 1.5, I don't think, but still. Where's your mogul? What the fuck is a mogul? Where is your monocle and suit toggle? Sorry, not mogul. Where is your monocle and suit toggle? I wish I had one. Actually, okay, I don't have a monocle, but I do have a suit toggle in the works. Or something similar. That's all I'll say. I won't say any more. And your teacup toggle? You know, we could probably get an asset for a teacup. I could probably find an asset for a teacup. Maybe we should do like a British Victorian tea time Zatsu. Next time we do a Zatsu, I'll just make it like Victorian, like butler themed, and then we can have like some like high tea. We can have a cup of tea next door. I can get a top hat and a monocle. That'll be great. Instead of doing normal Zatsus, we can do like themed Zatsus. We can do a Victorian one as the next one. Oh, the ideas are flowing. It's actually a light, is it? Is it light? I would not expect it to be light if it's stainless steel. At least not lighter than plastic. Is there like a trend? There is like a trend in Germany. Most people have like 1 liter bottle made out of plastic, and it has a straw at the top that you can fold down. Isn't that just a Visco girl thing? What are they called? A hydro flask? Isn't that just a hydro flask? Wait, what's a hydro flask? I've heard it so much, but I've never actually like. What's the difference between a hydro flask and just a water bottle? Okay, a hydro flask is literally what you're describing, Kisa. It's just a little thing with like a tiny straw that you can put down. It's a Hydro Flask. That's it. That's what a Hydro Flask is. Okay. You want me to be a Bisco girl? Is that what you're saying, Kisa? Because I will. If it's practical, I will buy one. How are you thinking, Stanley? What? How thick are you thinking? Oh. God, I can read too. I can speak and I can read really well, guys, in case you couldn't tell. How thick you thinking? What do you mean, how thick? Wait, it's not heavy since the walls are a bit on the thinner side. Oh, you mean for the bottle? Oh, you mean for the bottle. Naruhodo. I mean, to be fair, I guess it's stainless steel. Stainless steel is generally a little less heavy than, like, metals in general, right? I think? No, the mug. Sorry, the mug. The mug. I mean, is it a mug if it has a cap, though, Mola? Is it really a mug if it's got a cap? I think it's a cup if it's got a... Or, like, a bottle if it's got a cup, if it's got a lid, right? What's the difference between, like, a mug, a cup, and a bottle? I think it's just whether they have lids, right? And how much they can hold? I think? I'm not sure. I don't know how it works. I have no clue what they're called. You can actually read today, huh? Well, somewhat. I can read the to, like, maybe, like, a kindergartner's level. Actually, you guys don't know. Do you guys have kindergarten where you guys are? I think, okay, okay, I know Germany has kindergarten because that's where the word came from. Kindergarten. That's like kind is like child, right? Kindergarten. So that's where the word came from, I think. So you guys, yes. Okay, you guys do have kindergarten. Is it kindergarten where you are, Mola? Do you know what kindergarten is? Because I know that some people, they just call it like, it's just preschool and then year one. Like when, like in the progression of the education system. Kindergarten is German, isn't it though, Mola? It is German, isn't it? And you guys call it Garten, isn't it? Kindergarten, yeah. It exists? Okay, yeah, okay. Cause okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but Kind means child, right? Kisa? In Germany? In German? In Deutsch? In Deutsch sprechen? We have it too? Okay, I think maybe it's like a common thing in like Southeast Asia as well, because I know like America, I think, doesn't have it. I don't think a few places in Europe have it, or they call it something different at least. By the way, mug has a handle and cup holds any beverage. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so a cup is like, yeah, because you can get like beer cups. Like, you know those like beer pong like cups? They don't have a handle. Oh, so the difference is whether they have a handle. That is it. That is omoshiroi na. Omoshiroi na. Kore wa. Wait, how do you say mug in Japanese then? Because cup in Japanese would just be cup. Cup, right? But since mug is something with a handle, is that cup as well? Or is there like a different word for it in Japanese? Yes, kind equals child. Okay, good. I'm glad my German knowledge is, you know, it's still there a tiny bit. Sorry I'm behind because connection. That is all good. You do not have to apologize for bad connection. The fact that you're here at all makes me really happy, Kisa. Where do I send whole Discord? You can send it to the Stygian Discord. If you send it to the Stygian Discord, I'll probably take a look at it. I don't know, is there like a photo? I think there's like a photo. Just put it in maybe like, I don't know. Where would you put it? We don't have like a we don't have like an on-stream. No, we don't have like an on-stream thing. So I guess put it in like, I don't know. Art, maybe art. It could be art. It's like modern art, right? Surely it's like modern art. Oh, I see. Okay, Mola. I'm not gonna lie, Mola. That looks like the thing that like parents would take around. Sorry. Sorry, that looks like the thing that parents would take around to train their kids how to take a shit in a toilet. Can you, you know those like children dunnies, like the children like porta potty things? It kind of looks like one of those. Yeah, okay. I know it's a mug, but it kind of looks like that. You can't argue it doesn't. Like, if you open it and there's like just a rim and a hole, it kind of looks like a dunny, doesn't it? Okay. If it is a mug, I can see that. But okay, why is there like the little handle on top of the lid? There's like a little handle on top of the lid, like you would expect to have like on a on like a cooking pan. Like a cooking pan lid, you know how like there's like a little handle at the top? For those who can't see the picture, or you're not in this Discord, it's kind of like that. That's weird. Why isn't it just like a, I don't know, like an open, oh, I guess because it's really big, I guess it makes sense. But I wonder like, how useful is that lid then? Because surely, because if the lid can't be twisted down, I'm assuming it can't be twisted down because of like how the handle's made. But like, if you spill that, how useful is the lid gonna be for that, right? Because I feel like the lid would just fall right off, wouldn't it? Like, maybe it'll stay on if you don't, like, completely tip it over. But if it's going 90 degrees, I think that thing is falling off, doesn't it? What if it's hot drink? That's true. That's true. Although, if it's stainless steel, it'll conduct heat as well, wouldn't it? Right? Does stainless steel conduct heat? So surely, I'm thinking, if it's a hot drink, then you wouldn't want a metal handle either, right? You would want like a wooden handle, something that doesn't conduct heat as much. I feel like I have food cravings like a kid. Honestly, I get that. I still have food cravings. I don't think food craving is like a kid thing. Every once in a while, I could really go for like, I don't know, some seaweed or like kimchi or something like that. Very useful, prevents dust from, okay, that's fair enough. It does prevent dust from entering, but it doesn't prevent spills, does it? It doesn't prevent spills, yeah? We can choose to cover the handle with cloth. Yeah, okay. Yes, but that's just an extra step. You would rather, like, why not just use a wooden handle, though? That's what I'm thinking. Because if you have a wooden handle, or like a ceramic one, that's just not going to conduct as much heat. And you can just hold on to that instead of needing a cloth as well. Like, you eat peanuts with kamoi and cereal. What's kamoi? Hold on, what's kamoi? Let me search this up. Kamoiって何ですか? Kamoi. Kamoi ka. Oh, it's like... It's a sauce. Is that a sauce? Wait, Raiden, is that a sauce? Taijin? Classico? Seasoning? Is that what it is? Is that like a sauce or like something you put on chips? Because I just oh, okay, it is. Okay. I have never had that. I don't even know whether we can get that in Australia. So is it an Italian thing? Because it's got an Italian flag on it. Or is it like a Brazilian thing? Is it Brazil? Oh, Mexican. Is it Mexican? Is it? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Imagine you're carrying a full one. The water slosh around violently. The lid helps. Okay, it does help, but it still doesn't prevent spills. That's all I'm saying. Still doesn't prevent spills. So, you know. Hello, Shen! Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How are you doing? It's been 45 years. It's been ages. It has been ages. Welcome. How have you been, Shen? Hopefully you've been doing good while I've been gone. How's everything? How's your world? Have you finished your world in VR? Have you finished your world? I remember last time I talked with you, you were working on a world in VR. And you had those what are they called? The checkies on the wall? The wall is done? Oh, nice. Nice. And making a new one. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. That is cool. It's a Mexican seasoning. Oh, it's a seasoning. Okay, so from the pictures that I can see on just a simple Google search, it's something that you mainly put on like chips or like wedges. Am I right in saying that? But you said you put it in cereal. Is it sweet? Is kamoi like a sweet sauce or is it like a salty or like a spicy sauce? It's red. All I can tell is it's red and there's like a chili symbol on most of the like branding. So I'm assuming it's somewhat spicy. Is it like spicy and like sweet? Or is it like just spicy and sour? I don't know. What is it? What is it like? Raiden Brown, give me like a written description of how chamoy sauce tastes like. Because I know nothing about it. Today is my first time hearing about this chamoy sauce thing. Dude, why would you need it? If you put on a stable surface, you don't need it. Okay, here's the thing, Mola. What happens if you accidentally spill it, though? Surely, in your life, you will have a spill incident once or twice. And with the bottle I've got, it's got a lid that I can close. So, that will never happen. Even if I spill it, you know, no water's coming out. I understand that it's big and huge, so, like, you probably won't spill it. But still, like, you know, I'm a clumsy person. You gotta realize, I'm a VTuber for a reason, okay? I'm a VTuber for a reason. I'm not meant to be outside. I'm not meant to be smart. So, so, you know, knocking down water is like a very, like, often thing. You know, it's a very often occurrence for me. So I need a contingency against it. World is done, make a new one. Oh, yes, okay. It's nice, it's like sweet and a little savory. Oh, I'm trying to think whether it's like in Chinese cuisine, there's something similar. I don't know what it's called. It's like sweet, spicy sour Chinese sauce name. I don't know what sweet. Oh yeah, sweet and sour chili. That's what it's called. Is it a bit like sweet and sour chili sauce? Because I know we have that in like Chinese cuisine. But I don't know whether it's similar. It might be similar, because it's also made with chilies, and it's supposed to be like... Is it kind of like a refreshing thing that you can like dip on most, like... Okay, this might be weird, but can you put it on rice? If you've ever had it on rice, can you put it on rice? Because if you can, it's very similar to sweet and sour sauce. You normally don't have it on rice, but if you do, it's still good. That's all I'm saying. I put it away from my swings. Well, I don't, because I'm stupid. It leaves one arm away from me. That's, you know, that's good. That's smart. But the thing is, I want to grab my bottle quickly whenever I need a drink. Because for me, I need to grab it and then I need a drink. And then I need to put it down. And then I want to talk immediately. That's the thing. I want to be efficient. At the cost of potentially, you know, spilling my water. Yes. But it's more efficient. It's more efficient. I need to waste less energy. I say as I'm sitting here like 24/7 on my computer. But, you know, it is what it is. It's not really hot. That might be good for rice for some, I think. Okay, yeah, it does sound similar to sweet and sour chili sauce then. Because sweet and sour chili sauce isn't exactly, it's not spicy in the conventional way. It is spicy, but it's not like... You would never call it... It's like a beginner's spice, right? It's like a very, very tolerable spice. Even for people who aren't good with spices, they could still have sweet and sour spicy sauce. Because it's fairly tame in terms of, like, spiciness, right? It's, like, just right. How close you put it? Half arm? Around half an arm. Around half an arm. Yeah, around that, like, part. Also, I realized that I'm dropping frames on OBS. I don't know why that's happening. That's weird. Do I have something open I shouldn't? Hello? Moshi? OBS? Are you gonna fix yourself, mate? You gonna fix yourself? No? For fuck me, I guess. Fuck me up the bottom. And I don't think it's working. Okay. It's fine. Are you guys able to see the stream fine? If you guys are able to see the stream fine, then I'll just ignore it. But the lag? Okay, it is lagging. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. Okay, I need to talk to my internet service provider because I upgraded plan so that I would have higher like bitrate and I would be able to stream on higher quality a while ago, and it just hasn't changed. As in, like, I upgraded my upload speed from, like, I don't remember what it was, but, like, I upgraded it, but the upload speed hasn't changed. So I need to talk to my service provider about that, because I'm like, I paid for this goddamn upgrade, and I didn't get it. My download speed is faster. I'll give them that. My download speed is faster, but my upload speed hasn't changed. So, yeah, I need to call them. Maybe I can do that tomorrow, since I don't have a stream tomorrow. Maybe I can call them, and, you know, I'll be the Karen in this situation. It's the weather, 40 degrees right now here. Oh, yeah, that would do it. That would do it. Oh, God, 40 degrees is insane. You guys are in the tropics, so yeah, it's probably a lot hotter there. Australia is hot. but we're not in the tropics, so it's not as... Okay, it's as hot as it is in the tropics, but it's not as humid, so it doesn't feel as hot. I think that's the best way to describe it. Because for us in Australia, it's dry and hot. But in like the tropics, like, I don't know, like Southeast Asia especially, I feel like it's hot and wet. And that's the worst feeling. It's like sweat. It's like the perfect condition for sweat, and I hate it. Ice cream I'm eating while looking at the stream is turning into soup. You know what? Ice cream soup can be good. Not when it's hot, and the reason it's soup is that it's hot. But sometimes ice cream soup can be good. That's all I'm saying. Have you... Oh, speaking of ice cream soup, have you ever had an ice cream cake, chat? Have you guys ever had an ice cream cake? Because those things are fucking... Oh, those are the thing. Those are the thing of life. Holy crap. I've only ever had one. But I had it at someone's birthday party when I was really like... When I was a wee voidling. But geez, the fact that you can make an ice cream into a cake and it tastes like that is... Oh, it's godly. You know what? Next birthday I have, since I've started celebrating birthdays, since I've started streaming, you know what? I'll grab an ice cream cake. I'll see if I can get an ice cream cake. And then I'll eat it on stream. And then, you know, I'll talk about how good it is. And then, you know, I'll show pictures of it. I'll show you guys what it looks like. And then I'll make you guys jealous. I'll make you guys jealous. And then you guys can go buy your own ice cream cake. God, I miss ice cream cake. I've only ever had it once, genuinely. I've only ever had it once. But it was really good. I remember it being such a good confectionery deal. Ice cream cake is kind of huge. It is big. It is big. Because it's like it's like party sized. Baskin Robbins sells ice cream cake. Do they? Okay, well, we don't have Baskin Robbins in Australia. At least not a lot, even if there are. Do we have Baskin Robbins in Australia? I've never seen one. Hold on. Baskin Robbins Australia. Okay, we do have them. They're just not very frequent. They're not like your basic ice cream place. We don't have a lot of ice cream specialized like places in Australia. Which, you know what? Thinking back, it's kind of weird because we're known to be like a hot country. So you would expect for them to be like there to be like a decent amount of like cold food and like sweet related stores, wouldn't you? But no, I don't think we have that many like ice cream places. At least not Baskin Robbins. There are a few ice cream places, just not Baskin Robbins in particular. It is weird. It is really weird. Also not sponsored, by the way. Not sponsored by Baskin Robbins, although would be gladly sponsored if given the opportunity. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Us Malaysians got shaved ice stains. Yeah, I had shaved ice when I was in Malaysia. It was great. It was absolutely great. It's like a different. It's different compared to ice cream. It's like a completely different type of like sweet, but it's still really good in its own right. Actually, as a matter of fact, okay, chat, I'm gonna put a little poll up because I'm genuinely curious. Speaking on the topic of ice cream, does your country / area still have ice cream trucks? Because I've heard that some places don't have ice cream trucks at all anymore, right? I'm curious to know whether people still have ice cream trucks, because my area still does. My neighborhood, sometimes we can still hear the ding ding ding, and then we'll get like an ice cream truck, and like the little kids would come out on the street, and they would like you know, you could go to the truck and order some ice cream, and you could like, it's basically like, I don't know, like delivery ice cream, but it's very specific time. I don't know. Maybe it's just like an old-fashioned thing that was just never like taken out. But we still have an ice cream truck coming into our area every once in a while. Yeah, we have ice cream bikes. Oh, okay. So interesting. A few people have said no. Okay, I am aware that it is a more old-fashioned way of selling ice cream. And the whole point of it before was that, like, you know, you wouldn't need to go out of your house to buy ice cream. But now I think we have like Uber Eats and stuff like that, and we normally just go outside anyways. So I don't think they're very common anymore. Ice cream trucks do exist here, but it depends on where, like usually amusement parks or where attractions are, but not really in my area. So you guys don't have them in like residential areas? Because where I am, I won't dox myself too much, but where I am, the ice cream trucks will go into like the residential streets, and they'll go around the streets and actually like ding the bell, and then you can go out and get like a ice cream. Not in residential area usually. That's interesting. That's really interesting, because it's such an old-fashioned thing when you think about it, right? Ice cream trucks. But honestly, I'm kind of surprised that they still exist where I am, actually, now that I think about it. But it's still really cool, isn't it? I feel like it's a part of my childhood. I feel like it's just a good thing to have around for any person's upbringing. Just having like the ding 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 and knowing that ice cream is around just gives you a good feeling. Even if you don't buy ice cream from the truck, the fact that it's here just makes you feel happy. It's like, this is my childhood. I think the last ice cream bike phased out of my town like 3 years ago. Damn! Okay, maybe the area I'm living is just, you know, living in the past. Playing the music, if we want, just scream at... If we want, we just scream at him. Oh, okay. Okay, we don't scream at them. We don't scream at them. If they just ding a bell around the neighborhood, and if you hear it, you can go outside, and then you say like, excuse me, I want some ice cream, and then they'll stop and open like the back, and then you can buy whatever ice cream you want. Also, another thing about ice cream, apparently, Golden Gay Times aren't a thing in other countries. I didn't know that. I didn't realize Golden Gay Time was an Australian thing. Look, here's the thing. You never notice that something is a country-specific thing if you've been living in that country and you haven't gone outside that country very often. So I guess it's fair enough that I didn't know. But yeah, apparently Golden Gay Time is like a exclusive to Australia. So if you ever want one, gotta come to Australia. Now I have to buy a tub of ice cream and rethink my life choices. Yeah, you know, just what's the word? Binge eat, sad eat. What is it called? Sad eating? Sad feasting? What is it called? Why can't I think of it all of a sudden? What's that thing called when you, like, when you're really sad so you eat a lot? What is it called? Like, binge? Sad binging? What is it called? There is a specific term I'm looking for, but I don't remember what it's called. Open fields, parks are also common spawn spot too. Yes. They are often, like, around, but those ice cream trucks where they're in, like, particular places, they're generally, what do you call it? They're generally, I think, stationary, right? They would, like, plant themselves in one place. They would have, like, stills or, like things that place them in one place. And they would only move when it's, like, the end of the working day, right? I don't think they, like, the truck itself doesn't actually go around, right? When it's, like, in an amusement park or open fields, etc. I know some appeared in Big Cemetery Hill. That is cursed. Oh, guys, it's our 1-year anniversary. Gotta go visit our grandpa who's in this cemetery. Oh, by the way, we can go get some ice cream across the road. That's such a weird place to have an ice cream truck. That is such a weird place. Binge eating. Yes, Shen. That's the answer I was looking for. Yes, binge eating. That's the word. Yes. Binge eating. Now they roam around the bikes, you hold them down. Oh, right, because you said that you have ice cream bikes, not trucks. That's right. Yeah, okay. Okay, for us, if we've got, like, ice cream trucks that are in, like, amusement parks and stuff, they would just be, like, bolted down until the end of the day, where you, like, unbolt them, and then you just move them around with the truck. It's like a container. It's like a container store. I don't know if you guys have those as well. Sometimes here, we would have, very rarely, I would admit, but very rarely, sometimes you would have, like, a pop-up store inside, like, a container, like a shipping container on a truck. And you can, they're like, do business out of a container. It's really cool. But I feel like it's a bit like that, those ice cream trucks. There's 2 types of ice cream bikes too. Oh, wait, there's 2 types? What do you mean the 2? One is indie, one is franchise. Okay, I just want to say, I love how you said indie. Like a game brand. It's an indie game. No, it's an indie ice cream truck. It's an indie ice cream bike. I love that. That's a great concept. I know. What is there like? I guess it would call like independent. Oh, I guess that's what indie is, isn't it? Indie is just short for independent, isn't it? That's what it is, isn't it? I just realized. My brain just clicked. I'm like, wait, what does indie stand for? Oh shit, independent. Fuck. Okay, true. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. But I've never heard of someone calling something an indie ice cream truck or an indie ice cream bike. That is the first time I've heard that. I've never heard that before. I don't feel like indie is like used much for anything outside of like games or like companies. I think those two are like the main. Those two are like the main. Like okay, most like gaming industry stuff would use indie. I don't think, or like tech companies, they would use indie. But I don't think anything else is gonna, like, I don't know, the food industry. I don't think you can have like an indie startup like brand, right? Food? Indie food? I know, that sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Don't know how you describe it. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. I feel like it's okay. It's so weird that you can get something like indie, which is definitely a clear, like, it's definitely a shortening of the word independent. But it's just not used in certain, like, industries, isn't it? Like, you wouldn't say, like, a fashion designer is an indie fashion designer, would you? You would just call them, like, a startup. Or, like a not signed fashion designer, right? You wouldn't call them indie, would you? Don't know how to describe that. Some old man just owned the bare minimum equipment and sell it. No. In the wild, no brain. I know exactly what you're doing. I'm sorry, not what you're doing. I know exactly what you're saying, because we have those as well. We have them, like, not even in Australia, we have them in Asia, everywhere. I know exactly what you're talking about. They just have the bare minimum equipment, but they can still do what they do. I know exactly what you're on about, but it's the wording that makes me feel, like, weird about it. It's like indie. It's like an indie game franchise. That's the vibe it kind of gives you. Oh, wait, okay. So the ice cream truck poll, we've got 4 votes now, and we've got half-half. We've got half-half. So apparently, ice cream trucks are still kind of around, / ice cream bikes. Ice cream mobiles are still fairly around. That's interesting. That's interesting. How many of you, has anyone actually used or like utilized the services of an ice cream truck? Or like an ice cream bike or whatever? I'm genuinely curious. I have personally, but not recently. I don't think I've used like ice cream trucks or like ice cream bikes in Australia at all. But if I go back to like, I don't know, Asia, okay, yes. I will see them everywhere, and sometimes I'll buy like an ice cream off them. But yeah, no, not very often in Australia. Indie, yes, franchise barely. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Honestly, that's fair enough. I buy sometimes. Support local. Sorry, hold on, give me a second, chat. Sorry, I've got a frog stuck in my throat. I don't know what's going on. I buy sometimes, yeah. So support local businesses. I get it. I really like whenever you see like an auntie in the corner like slicing pineapples and like selling them on a stick for like $3 in Asia. You're like, okay, I'll buy one. I get it. Not ice cream bikes, trucks, but like coffee and other drinks. Well, I think that's more common. I think that's more common because like coffee is more like, you know, on the go kind of thing. Ice cream is a bit less on the go and it's more seasonal of like a food, right? You wouldn't get ice cream in winter. But like coffee and other drinks, just drinks and refreshments in general, I feel like is more like any time of the day, any time of the year kind of thing. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong. They sell ice cream blocks. Oh yeah, that too. So it depends on the amount of slices he slices it and slaps them on the cone. Yeah. You can get like, I love it when you can see them actually like making the product they're selling. So like if they're like cutting the pineapple as they've got like a display of pineapples, or if they've got like a big block of ice and they're actually like using a knife to cut it down to size to give you as a cone. I really like that. I think that's really cool. It's just, you know, seeing the work being done and it's like, oh, so that's where that came from. Instead of it all being the back, like if you go to Macca's or something, you're never gonna see how everything's made because it's made like shit. Because you know, like those patties, they're like they're cooked on the grill for like 5 minutes and that's it. I do eat ice cream whenever in winter sometimes. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Occasionally it's good as a snack still, but not always, not always. Some of them even have bread in case you want ice cream and sandwiches, really? That is cool. That is definitely cool. We don't have anything like that here. I think that's very like an indie business thing. I don't think if you go to a franchise, they'll do that. I feel like they're more lenient in like indie ones. I'm gonna start using indie for now, for these like, you know, businesses, by the way. If you want a peanut crumb, they roll it. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. That is actually really freaking cool. The fact that, the fact that you can get something like that. Oh, and you can get like little like, sometimes they've got like little like trays of like other toppings and stuff. Oh my god, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, you know those like little trays, those like those little metal trays that some of them have at the front of their like cart, where they would have just like a bunch of like, they may have like gummy bears on like one, like M&Ms on another, and they'll cost like a tiny bit more if you want more of it, and it's, oh, I love it. Oh, it's a charm. It's like the small business charm to it, honestly. It's very alluring. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just there. It's a thing that small businesses just hit different. It's like when you go to like Asia and you would want, like, if you want fried rice, for example, you wouldn't go to like a good looking restaurant with like, I don't know, decorations and like golden chandeliers. You would go to this run down like place where the tables are all fucking oily, because you know that's where the best like fried rice is made, right? You can't go to like a 5-star restaurant. You need to go to the butt fuck nowhere and find the dirtiest restaurant you can find, run by like a wife and his husband, and that's where you're gonna get the best. That's where you're gonna get the best food. I'm telling you now, if you ever go to Asia, go to the shit looking places, because they're the best, always. I feel like I am losing my voice a little bit. That's weird. Or, okay, I feel like whenever I stream, sometimes I get clogged up on my... okay, basically, what I'm saying is I need to take better care of my health, I think. My vocals are a bit fucked. My vocal cords are probably, like, dying and telling my brain to, like, shut the fuck up. But, yeah. It is what it is. I've heard, I think I said this before as well, but, I've heard honey helps with, you know, keeping your voice good, but it's also, you know, I'm allergic to honey, so it doesn't exactly work. Oh god, to be allergic to half of the world. It's always fun when like I have to fill out my allergy requirements on like at workplaces or like in events and stuff. They're like, oh, what are you allergic to? And then I just list half of the world, and they're like, what the fuck can we feed you? What can you eat? And I'm like, well, that's a good question. For those who don't know, how many allergies do you even have? At least 4. At least 4. Just off of the top of my head, around 4. So I can't eat seafood, any seafood at all. Apart from salmon and seaweed, I can't have anything that comes from the sea. So no shellfish, no squid, no, I don't know, octopus, no fish, no... What else comes from the sea? No clam, no shrimp, no prawns, none of that. I also can't have nuts. Any nuts at all. I can't have tree nuts, walnuts, peanuts. I'm trying to think of another type of nut. Just any nuts in general. Which is ironic, because I'm gay. So, you know, can't have nuts, I'm gay. You know, there's a... it's kind of, you know, counter to expectations. But, yeah, can't have nuts. I also can't have mangoes. Can't have mangoes. Can't have lychees. Can't have avocados. Can't have... longongs. Can't have... trying to think of what else. There's quite a few things I can't have. Persimmons, I think. I don't know, persimmons are a weird one because I don't like the taste of persimmons, so I don't eat them anyways, so I don't really know whether it's an allergy or I just feel, or they just taste really bad and I just don't like them. I can't tell. But yeah, I'm allergic to a lot of stuff, basically. That's basically what I want to say. No nuts, yeah, no nuts, which is ironic. It's really, oh, ironic! That's the word I was thinking of. Ironic. It's really ironic. There we go. You're like me with allergies? Yeah, can't have anything. Every single time I like go out to eat or someone brings something in like into work, they're like, "Oh yeah, I brought this in for work." And then they're like, I have to ask like, "Does it have nuts? Does it have seafood? Does it have half of the fucking world in it?" Yes? Well, I can't have it at all then. Yeah. Yeah, it's, you know, so I normally just bring my own food. Are you lactose intolerant? No, I'm not lactose intolerant, but here's the kicker. Due to my meds, I do get stomach aches very often. So I might as well have lactose intolerance, but instead of it being caused by drinking milk, it's just every, like, I don't know, 2 weeks or so. I just have the shittest stomach ache. It's not good, I admit, but I can't do anything about it because I need the meds to survive. Sag. So yeah, that's my life in a nutshell. Let me end the poll real quick. End poll. There we go. 50-50, not bad. Not bad. 50-50 is a decent amount. Okay. I think, I know, sorry guys, but I think we'll end it here for today because I think my voice is still a bit fucked doing Zatsu streams for too long. I feel like I get very excited at the beginning of like Zatsu streams and my voice just can't keep up. Maybe I should calm down a bit whenever I do Zatsu streams. Maybe I should just like chill out a little bit. Not that much, but just a little bit. So that my voice, because here's the thing, my voice doesn't like get like hoarse or like this whenever I'm playing games and it goes over like 6 or 7 hours. It's just when I'm doing Zatsus. So maybe it is because I talk too much, or like I don't give myself a break whenever I talk. Maybe I think I just need to fix myself. Should chill? Yeah, I should, Appa. I really should. I need to just take better care of my voice now. Maybe I should get some lemon tea. I think lemon does good for your voice, right? I can't have honey. Oh yeah, I'm also allergic to honey. That was another thing that I didn't mention. Yeah, so can't have honey, can't use that. So I need to find another way, another drink or something that I can do to help with my voice. Yeah. Alright. Sorry for the slightly short stream today. But tomorrow we're gonna have a cover release. So be on the lookout for that. Everyone get excited. I don't think I actually put the name of what song I'm covering, but you know, you'll find out tomorrow if you join the premiere at 4 PM AEDT, or hold on, let me look at my tweet so I know what the other time zones are. 11 AM PST, or 12 PM MYT, or 3 PM JST. Yeah, that's when it's gonna be premiere, so be on the lookout for that tomorrow. Basically, same time I started the stream today, but tomorrow. So in 24 hours, basically. Well, maybe less now, 23 hours or so. But yeah, thank you guys so much. YOLO and have honey? You wanna kill me, Appa? You wanna kill me? But yeah, thank you guys so much all for coming. I really appreciate being able to chat with all of you. It's nice catching up and, you know, just relaxing with everyone. My throat isn't relaxing, but my brain is, so, you know, that's good. But yeah, have a good day, have a good week, have a good month, have a good year, have a good life, and hope you have a fun time wherever you are. I'll see you all some other time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Knowles. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.